Right, first day, and I think I've drawn my plums off. It's a bit of standard, innit? I'm on 13 on buzzard, really happy. This is the lake I normally miss. I never normally get to go on here, so I'm really excited to be on here. Catch load. The only issue is, I reckon I've got venue expert next to me, and he's going to take some right beating. Do you know what I mean? On this MPEG that we all wanted, that's where I think we want to be. But no, joking aside, it should be a nice one. Should catch loads of carp. Just hopefully the rain packs it in and we have a nice dry day. But no, really looking forward to it. Hopefully catch a load and yeah, see how we go.
Hi, my name's Chris Lane and you join me today on the first day of the On the Flyer TV July Festival. I've drawn on the Swallow Lake today, peg 8, which is a good area, but hopefully the wind picks up and pushes down this end a bit more. The aim is to fish pellets short and in the edge and then over into the cover and hopefully snare a few shallow. I've been doing quite well here lately on open matches, so hopefully I could do the business today and catch some of them big carp.
So it's the first day of the On the Flyer TV Festival at Monkhall Fisheries. Absolutely fantastic fishery. We're going to be in for a treat the next 2 days. We're going to catch some decent weights of fish. And I've drawn personally peg 10 on Hawk Lake. I've never been on Hawk, so I'm a bit unknown really because I know there's loads of hide and F1s to be caught, but there's also tons of carp. Looking at the weight that won on Sunday, £270 Paul Holland, I'm feeling like I'm going to need carp to win, so a bit of a gamble today. I'm going to fish with pellets, I'm going to go for it and try and just catch an out-and-out carp match basically. I could fish casters, could catch some hide and some F1s, but my ceiling weight might only be say 150, 180, whereas if I fish for carp, the good stamp, if I can just get a little run here and there, you know, potentially could catch £200, which I think you might need to win this lake. I'm thinking 180 to 200 and odd. We've got some good anglers, some good local anglers who know the venue as well, so they're going to be tough to beat. Yeah, just see how it plays out. You know, hopefully go into second day. I always say it, top 2 in the section is brilliant. I'd love to get a section win. I think there's 10 people per section, so top 2 is not a disaster. You know, I won the last one and I was second the first day and I thought it was all over, and then, you know, it's hard to win your section. So top 2 in the section, fingers crossed. Like I say, looking for about £200 and we'll see how it pans out.
day one yesterday of the On the Flyer Festival at Monkhall, and I drew peg 3 on lark, had a real nice start, catching some carp early, and then sort of got a little bit lost, to be honest, caught a few shallow and again a few late in the edge. For Monkhall standards, as mad as it sounds, had £170, but it felt like you struggled. It's a crazy venue here, and I was just the right side of a lot of tight weights. I think there was 2 150s and a 160, Mickey Barlow, Graham Ramsdale as well, and then on peg 5 had 150 odd. So it's fished, it was quite tight yesterday, and today, unbelievably, I've drawn the same peg. Now, a lot of everyone saying, you must really fancy it. The one good thing is, at least I've got a rough idea of how it fished yesterday, but my only concern is today. It's hot, it's bright, it's totally different conditions, and without that good start yesterday, I'd have been well down the list. But the good thing is, at least I've got a bit of an idea of what I felt like I got wrong yesterday. But we all know what it's like in fishing. Every day's different, so yeah, just try your best, all you can do.
Right then, so day 2 of the On the Fly TV 2-day festival here at Monkhall Festival, and yesterday I had a brilliant day. I was on Swallow 4 just down there below us, and managed to win the match with £258. So a lovely day, lovely time for a first visit. Now today, second day, we've drawn Buzzard 9. Now it is the end, it is an end peg. It's a bit tight, every peg's in to my left behind me, but I quite fancy it, to be honest. I think Jamie and Charlie were first and second on the lake from the other end, but the wind is blowing down here today and it does look good, Johnny Jout was on the peg to my left yesterday. I've spoke to him, he's given me some good advice, and it seems to be just lots of big carp, so it kind of suits me. Looking forward to it. I've not had a plump up yet, I've not set up some gear yet, so I don't really know what I'm going to do. But if it plums up how I'd like, I'm just going to fish hard pellets short, hard pellets cross, and hopefully catch some shallow to the point of the island, just slapping a rig and feeding some falls maybe, and then hopefully some fish turn up down my right edge, this bit of room I've got. But hopefully we can finish today on another win, and hopefully no one can catch us and wait and win the festival.
So we're here today on day 2 of the Monkhall July Festival. I had a lovely day yesterday. I drew on Owl Pool, which is one down at the bottom of the lakes. I've been on there a few times, so I know the lake quite well. I was on peg 9. I had £179. That was just enough to win the lake. I caught on a bit of everything, some in the edge, some across, some eyed shallow, just loads of bites, brilliant fishing. Today I've drew peg 4 on Swallow, which actually won the match yesterday, so obviously a great start. It's a bit surprising really, because Brad caught a massive weight shallow here yesterday, and it's not normally the best side of the lake for shallow, so it's a bit surprising, but hopefully it'll be great again today and I can have a nice day.
Folks, and as you know, as we always do now, and I think it's great because it gives somebody to fish, something to fish for if you might have had a bad day. Doesn't really apply to this guy, but the biggest weight at the festival, 510 quid to go out here. So with a weight of 261 pound, 14 ounce, and I'm hoping your missus isn't hearing with all this money you're winning, Paul. It's Paul Holland, 510 quid. Well done, pal. So that brings us on to the main frame, folks. We're paying the top 7, and those of you that have been on the festivals before, you'll know that it all gets paid electronically because I don't bring the cash with me. In 7th place with 5 points and a total weight over the 2 days of 364 pound 8 ounce, picking up 200 quid, Mickey Barlow. Well done, pal. 6th overall with 4 points and a total weight of 360 pound 12 ounce, picking up 300 quid, Steve Openshaw. 5th overall, picking up 500 quid with 3 points and a total weight of 396 pound 14 ounce, Andy Bennett. 4th overall, and he's been really unlucky. Obviously, first time here, great performance yesterday, and it's just gone against him today. Picking up 650 quid with 3 points. I think it's the biggest combined weight of 487 pound 4 ounce, Brad Lucas. Cheers, mate. Top 3. Moving on to top 3. So 850 quid for 3rd place, and you get a lovely little trophy to take home with you. A total weight of £330, 14 ounce on the perfect 2 points, Jamie Hughes. Just take that one at the end, pal. Thanks, mate. Second place, with a total of 2 points again, so perfect score, £394 and 12 ounce, picking up £1,100, Connor Barlow. Take this one for us, pal. There you go. Cheers, mate. First, overall, and I don't know what to say about this, we've seen him come close loads of times, and I'm absolutely made up that he's finally won one of these big events. Perfect 2 points, absolutely fished his you-know-what off, with £433 and 14 ounce, picking up £1,600. And this big trophy, Paul Holland. Paul, well done, mate. Absolutely made up for you, pal.
Charlie made up.
You take them, mate. So, lads, thanks as always. As I said, I'll let you know about the next dates for next year later on. Can I have the top three stay behind for a picture? Apart from that, thanks a lot. Right then, folks, so here I am with the first ever July Festival winner here at the fabulous Monkhall Fishery. Paul Holland, mate, I'm absolutely made up. I cannot lie, right, mate? Been watching you on these festivals every year for the last since we started them.
Yeah.
You come on every one, and you're always in that frame, but always the bridesmaid, pal. Always like second. And yesterday you put on a great performance. And I've got to be honest, you always tend to be up on lark, don't you?
Yeah, I've been on owl a few times. I've been on lark once, buzzard once. I haven't fished the lakes loads, literally just on your...
I thought you'd been on there quite a few
Yeah.
times, so that's my mistake. But yesterday, mate, absolutely took your lake out, 174, great performance. But you had like Bagger Bennett on 1 point, Jamie Hughes, Brad Lucas and Connor Barlow,
Yeah.
great anglers. And then today you've drawn the same peg.
I couldn't believe it, yeah.
I was worried, mate, because I was thinking, obviously Brad yesterday took the match out of £256, so he'd got that massive weight
Yeah.
difference. He's drawn a decent peg today. I thought, in my head, I was thinking, even if Paul wins his section, it's going to happen again. You're going to be down the scale because of
Yes.
the weight. But tell us what's happened, mate.
Yesterday, on Sunday, I fished the match on hawk, and in the past I caught so well, more on owl, like fishing hard pellets short. And yesterday I fished, well, on Sunday I won hawk from peg 11. No, yeah, peg 11.
Yeah.
Caught 270 odd again on hard pellets. So I thought go with the same approach on Monday, and it weren't quite right. I think it were a bit too shallow. I caught a few shallow. I didn't have the best of matches, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But fortunately, it just went for me. All these matches, you need a good draw, you need to do the right things, but you need that bit of luck.
Yeah.
And then I drawn there today, and obviously coming to see the boys, Mac said to me, like, it's such a good peg. Yeah. So the thing is, what's special here is there's so many fish. Not always, but there's sometimes where you've got to admit yourself you didn't do it right.
Yeah.
And yesterday they didn't come in the edge in real shallow water till late. So today I fished in 2 foot rather than 16 inch. And yesterday I fished hard pellets in just over 2 foot. And I felt like I'd got them both wrong. Like hard pellets were a bit too deep, they didn't want to go down. 16 inch were too shallow. So I fished in 2 foot today with micros and corn.
Right.
And just caught really well because they come in the peg when you fed micros. And then obviously I caught a few shallow. I had a bad sort of half hour where you see, where I think you were filming.
Yeah.
My best rig was my sort of longer line, sort of flicking rig that I didn't. And
I saw you.
yeah, and I pulled my elastic and it's just snapped at the bead. But
no.
where you're catching a few carp and everything here just pulled, like they're so healthy.
Yeah.
Everything you hooked wants to jet ski around the lake, and basically the rig had taken a bit of hammering. But yeah, fortunately enough, it just went for me.
Did you feel like today you've got everything right then? Did you think that you've got the most out your peg that you could have done? Because obviously that weight is phenomenal.
I felt like I fished a much better match today.
Well,
you know,
you've got the biggest weight at the festival, mate.
Yeah,
510 quid for that. I know it's not about the money with yourself.
No.
But it's nice to go in with a few pennies.
Oh, definitely. When you do it for a living, you need a little bit of luck every now and again. But
made up, mate, because we said before the festival, we've all been talking. I was like, Paul's got to be doing it. He's there all the time, and it's same when I see you at Tunnel Barn. You fish your head off, and it's just always a draw or something that lets you down, mate. So these on the flyer events, mate, obviously I'm biased, but they are like elite competitions now, and to see your name on one, mate, I'm absolutely made up for it.
Yeah, it's just, I think the biggest thing is you just got to accept the fact that you need a little bit of luck. Like, I think it was the first one that I ever fished, Connor beat me on weight.
Yeah.
And then, as it's turned out, I beat Connor on weight, obviously, on this one.
Mate.
Yeah, and that's the luck of it, you know. So many good anglers here, you do need that little bit of luck. But I'm pleased today because I felt like I fished the right match. Not very often you get to draw the same peg again.
Yeah.
And say here is such a special venue, but their lakes fished a lot better today. You know, there was a 247, I think, Steve and Mickey's had 200. So
great, isn't it?
It's an exceptional venue. It is, you know, you're spoiled here. When you do come here, you're absolutely spoiled.
It's one of my favourite venues, mate. This and Tunnelbourne I absolutely adore. So, but mate, absolutely made up for you. 2024 champion here at July Monkhall Festival, and I'm sure it won't be the last one that you win here, mate. So well done.
Fingers crossed.
Well done,
Cheers,
mate.
Guys, your star. Thanks.